Hello YouTube, Dark Maven 1976 here with another video. In this video I will be going over how I made this transformation brooch from Sailor Moon Season 1 for my Usagi cosplay. Hopefully this will be the first of many videos about how I'm making my cosplay. So if you want to learn how I made this out of resin and nail polish, stay tuned. The first thing I did was found some reference pictures for the brooch itself, so I knew where the colors were supposed to go. And then I watched this tutorial online on the YouTube of how to do this in resin. I will tell you step by step, not show you because I'm on my laptop and that would be messy, but I will tell you the items I used, where I got them, and all that neat stuff. So once I had the reference pictures and watched the tutorial several times, I had to find the supply and gather the supplies. The Easy Cast, clear Easy Cast resin I already had, and you want a mold release spray so you can get the mold out, you can get the casting out of the mold. And then I found these online. I will give a link in the description below of the shop I got these on. They came with other molds for the Sailor Moon brooches, which I may or may not do in the future, but I thought these were pretty neat. They also came with extra molds of Luna the cat and the healing wand. I love it. So of course you need various colors of nail polish: blue, red, pink, green, and yellow, which is what the reference pictures had. Then the pigment, to put the pigment into the resin, to make it look all gold. And then these dotting tools for, I think these are used for fingernails, but I use them to get into the smaller spaces of the mold here. So the first thing I did, even before I started casting, was I sprayed this mold release conditioner spray in here, like so. You want to let this dry so the mold will pop out more easily. Without it, I found out the mold will not pop open, and it's a pain in the butt trying to get the casting out of it. Once it is dry, I wipe the residue off so it won't leave a filmy mess on the cast itself. And then I take my dotting tools and my nail polish and I paint where appropriate. I did gather a lot of reference pictures, and I used just regular nail polish and the dotting tool so to get into the tiniest parts. And then I let that dry. You want to let it fully dry before you start pouring your resin. So once the nail polish is dry, it's time to mix up your resin. Mine is a two-part. One is hardener, which is yellow because it's old. It still works, but if you want a clear resin, you might want to get a new one. And the other is the resin itself. So this is the hardener, this is the resin. And what you do is you take 2 cups, pour equal parts of each into each cup. Then take a 3rd cup, pour each part into the 3rd cup, and mix it for about 2 minutes. In the 3rd cup, I pour a little bit of this so I can mix it in, and pour the mixed mixture into the 3rd cup, mix it for another 2 minutes, then pour it into the mold. Now once the mold has been poured, you want to leave it for at least 24 hours or so. The instructions say like 8 or something weird like that, but 24 hours, which should harden it up. And then once that is done, you can pop the mold. So once I popped the piece out of the mold, I noticed that there was some flashing on the sides, which means I over poured. So I took my Dremel and I sanded down the edges to make it look really nice. You do this outside because it's going to be a mess. I wore eye protection and a mouth shield so I wouldn't breathe in any of that stuff in. You really don't want to. And then I hot glued a pin back to it so I can wear it on my costume. I had made another one and I sent it off to my friend for Christmas, Shara. If you know her, if you've seen her videos, she is awesome. She's been my friend for a while, and I made one for her for Christmas, and I wanted to do something nice because she was so nice to me. So that is it for this. So that's how I made my Sailor Moon brooch. If you have any questions, comments, and or concerns, leave them in the comment box down below. I will get back to you as soon as possible. If you like my videos, feel free to subscribe. Check me out on Instagram. I'm Dark Maven, I think, on Instagram. And I will leave my email down below if you want to message me privately. Until then, until my next video, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Cosplay safe, and bye.